Hello, everybody. Welcome to CoinStackers. My name is Pete, and at CoinStackers, we serve up opportunities to earn airdrops, and now we're investigating DeFi yields. And 33% was too good an opportunity not to produce a video and share with our audience. So I'm going to talk to you about the opportunities with Avantis. Avantis are a perp DEX, for those of you who are not aware. And over the last year, there's been a rise or a shift in trading patterns for traders moving to decentralized perp DEXs rather than the centralized exchanges. So centralized being your Coinbase, your Binance, Kraken, etc. And a preference to use these perp DEXs where the security may or may not be greater, but it's kind of preferred that you hold onto your own capital and you can move out quickly. The worry and the concern is that centralized exchanges get hacked. There's still a risk with the smart contracts for what users interact with, that these protocols could also be hacked. So it likely stems from the kind of KYC requirements, the regulation, which could cause accounts to be closed, that create headaches for traders. So there's definitely a shift towards these decentralized perp DEXs, and there's a huge push by these centralized exchanges to push their own products and offer various incentives. So Binance have recently launched or backed a product called AstaDex.com. Coinbase are backing Avantis as their perp DEX, and on Solana you have products like Drift, and there's plenty more to come. So I'm just going to walk through. I don't actually have any USDC on Base, so I'm going to bridge that as well for those of you who are not aware, and I'll probably pause the video while I do that. But let's just have a look at, show you the opportunities. So this is Avantis. If you go to the Launcher app in the top right-hand corner, it'll open up the product, and we can see the price of Bitcoin is currently. And they took it away, the opportunity here, but if you go to earn, you'll see you can get 33.33% APY. So APY is annual percentage yield. And essentially that means that it's going to compound your deposit over the year. So there's over 90 million in the total value locked in the protocol, which isn't really huge. But so those depositors are doing very nicely for these deposits. Typically, you'll probably see about between 5, 6, 7% if you were to lend your USDC over to Aave or other lending protocols. If you just kept it on Coinbase currently, you probably get 2%, 3% just for holding it there. Essentially what Coinbase would do if you leave USDC on their platform is they'd invest it in treasury bills and then 5% currently per year on it. But they you can't really do that as a user. So this is a good opportunity. So I'm going to try and do that now. So let's. I've already connected my wallet. I don't actually have any USDC. So what I'm going to do is go over to dBridge and show you why I'm not going to use dBridge, but I'll quickly show you. So I have $100 in my my Rabby on Arbitrum. I do have a bit of ETH on Base and Mainnet and Arbitrum, just to allow for the transactions to flow through. But I've got 100. It says I've got 100 USDC, and if I want to send it to Base, it's going to give me $99.34. I don't think that's great. And if you're talking larger amounts, someone's taking a cut there, which I don't believe they need to. And likely the best place to go, in my opinion, if time is not an issue, is to head over to cctp.io. And so that means cross-chain transfer protocol. And this is their bridge. And I've already set that up. So I'm going to send 100 USDC over to Base. and it's going to take a bit of time. You can do it with a fast transfer, and that'll cost a small amount. Doesn't really tell me. I'm not in a rush, so I'm just going to wait 13 minutes and then come back and show you the rest of the video. So I'm going to do bridge. Essentially, what these cross-chain transfer protocol, what it actually does is it burns your 100 USDC on Arbitrum and mints it on Base. So there's no swaps which take place. It's kind of, it uses the protocol, as you can see. It's just going to cost you the gas to do it, and it's going to cost me 1 cent. I'm going to do that now. And I'm going to come back in 15 minutes. And once that's done, we'll deposit into Avantis. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so after some delay, I couldn't figure out how to get to claim the USDC. What you need to do, and you should be aware of, is you need to get ETH, pure ETH, on your wallet, and you can't use wrapped ETH. You could swap wrapped ETH to ETH, but you need ETH to perform that transaction. So it's quite difficult. So I had to dig around and see if I can find some pure form ETH. And in most cases, how you do that is from an exchange where you just send the ETH to your wallet. And that is probably the easiest way to do it. So I've got wrapped ETH and I've got ETH on Base now. So this transaction will go through. So I'm going to claim my USDC. I think probably in future, just easier to do the whole withdrawal from your centralized exchange. Many UX challenges with Ethereum-based chains, but you can use a gas account, which I haven't set up because this is a test wallet, but you could deposit $10 into one of these accounts to cover it, and that would have made it a lot easier. Anyway, so that's complete. I can look at the transaction, but if I go over here, I should be able to see it. Yeah, there it is on USDC. Okay, so I've got it in my wallet. I'm going to go over to Avantis, where I was depositing. I'm just going to refresh it so it remembers, checks the balances. Click the deposit tab, and it sees my $100 there. Oh, look, it's coming down 32.87. So people are starting to take advantage of this. So I'm going to approve, confirm the transaction, probably a few pennies. Yeah, less than a penny to confirm. So you're approving the LP contract, and now I'm going to deposit into the vault. And there you go. Okay, so and then that's the process complete. You can actually, if you go to withdraw, you can see the balance, and it actually says we've got 78.44 AV USDC. That's because the value of the AV Avantis USDC is different from the US dollar value. It's not hard coded to 1. But if you were to withdraw, you'll see that you'll receive 99.75. Pretty much your deposit minus a withdrawal fee. Costs you less than a penny to approve the contract to do the withdrawal, and this will go up and down depending. Well, it'll go up depending on the amount of trades going through the platform. So obviously, if it becomes a very large protocol and takes significant market share, there's advantage to this. There's going to be more and more deposits into this vault as well. But what you want to see is lots of traders, market going up and down. Not necessarily lots of liquidations, but more demand for the product. And I would expect that to probably fall to sort of 15-12% in the coming weeks, but you're early now, so I would jump on this. And I hope that's been helpful. Please do like, follow, share. If you find it beneficial, we'll be coming back with new opportunities for yield and new airdrop opportunities on coinstackers.io. So please join us there or subscribe here. Bye-bye for now.